Today is April 11th, 2026, and this is Read Through the Bible.
That's right. This is Weekend Edition, so we're back in the Psalms.
Yep.
And we are Psalm 95 today.
Yeah, one of my favorite Psalms because it's just laid out so well. It calls us to worship, and then it warns us in our worship. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And one of the reasons I love this Psalm is because of the different styles of worship. The first call to worship is shouting to God, a loud noise. This is clapping. This is arms, hands raised. This is
it's not
super excited. No, not at all.
Reverent and
and then the second worship described comes in verse 6. Come, let us worship, bow down, let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. That is a somber, quiet, reverent, maybe minor key, just realizing just who God is. And then the warning comes in the second half of verse 7. Today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts, as at Meribah. That's in the day of Massah in the wilderness. And that's going back to Exodus and going back to Moses, when the people of Israel tested God, when the water was bitter, or where they had no water. And just God named these places Meribah and Massah. And if you look in your footnotes even to see what those words mean. Maybe they're not in the footnotes, but they just mean like trembling and complaining and bitterness is kind of the idea of those words, as I remember. So here, Psalm 95, the call to worship, warning to worship. Oh, come, let us sing to the Lord. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. Let us come into his presence with thanksgiving. Let us make a joyful noise to him with songs of praise. For the Lord is a great God and a great King above all gods. In his hand are the depths of the earth. The heights of the mountains are his also. The sea is his, for he made it, and his hands formed the dry land.
O come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture and the sheep of his hand.
One of the things I love that is that we're supposed to shout joyfully to God, our Creator God, but to our Redeemer God, there's a worshiping and bowing down and kneeling to him because he's redeemed us. He is our God. Not just the God who made everything, a great God, but he is our God. Okay, and then comes this warning, which is spoken about also in Hebrews chapter 3 and 4, of just the importance not to harden your hearts. Today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts, as at Meribah, as on the day at Massah in the wilderness, where your fathers put me to the test and put me to the proof, though they had seen my work. For 40 years I loathed that generation, said they are a people who go astray in their heart, and they have not known my ways. Therefore I swore in my wrath, they shall not enter my rest. So if you hear the Lord's voice today, don't harden your hearts, but have a soft heart that worships him.
And I just think about how much we've read in the Old Testament about people hardening their hearts in spite of all that God has done, in spite of all the commands he's given, all the blessings he's given, all the mercy he's shown, and just the hard hearts.
Yeah. And I think that's where it's helpful just to read through the scripture like we're doing, is it captures like the big stories and the big movements
and the patterns, and themes that come up again and again.
Yeah. So you see this, but 40 years that was in the wilderness, God said that generation is going to fall under his wrath. Okay, tomorrow Psalm 96. Okay, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.